Hi, everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the new the new Dragonflight expansion about from World of Warcraft, and I must be honest with you, I'm gonna be very straightforward because I used to love World of Warcraft. I switched to Guild Wars 2, and then suddenly, after watching the trailer and after watching few of their reviews, their roundtable and their conversation, I am astonished. I'll be honest with you, I am astonished. I'm very astonished because pretty much everything they're doing right now is highly similar to Guild Wars 2. And that's kind of like funny because Guild Wars 2, sorry, because World of Warcraft, everybody, at most MMOs were looking up at, they were looking at World of Warcraft as a, like as an icon MMORPG, but now Blizzard is actually strangely doing this, copying a lot of this Guild Wars 2 features. Like, I'll be honest with you, like I've seen it. I'm not gonna watch the trailer because the trailer, it's I already watched it, and I'm not too like I didn't like the trailer, to be honest with you. It's this one over here, this one, waking, no, not this one, Dragonfly announcement. Yeah, I didn't like it because the entire lore itself is it's I don't know explain. I don't know where I see. I don't understand the lore where it fits in World of Warcraft. This is the equivalent to BFA basically. Like, if you like BFA, then maybe you're gonna like this. But this is an entire new it's like an entire new story that, well, it's not just that it's a new story. It's just that the story doesn't, I don't know explain. Like, we can't, like, first of all, the trailer is like 5 minutes long instead of like a minute or 2 minute, but this is like way too long, to be honest with you. Also, there's the Lich King Classic announcement cinematic. Guys, to be honest with you, like right now they're doing like, like we got Classic Vanilla, we got Burning Crusade, we got Lich King. This is like making an MMO above another MMO that already existed. Like, it's another, like, Lich King is already in retail. So now they're gonna do another Lich King in there to make it like a classic Lich King or something like that. And let's watch it. Actually, that's what I did. What this one I didn't watch it. Let's watch it together. See, the Lich King cinematic was the best by far. That was the best cinematic by far of all cinematic I've seen in any MMOs. So yeah, give it to your fear.
My son.
Oh yeah, the sun. Yeah, yeah. That moment, I like it.
Be king.
Yeah, no, you know what? It's fun, but it's just that it's I don't know, guys. It's the past. It was fun, but now they're trying to recreate the same, the same I don't know explain, the same emotions. They want to bring back the same emotion as we had when we had, the when I first played World of Warcraft 16 years ago. Actually, I started playing when it was during like the end, like Burning Crusade, and specifically in the middle of right when Lich King came out. Yes, it's fun, but I mean, now we're just recreating the wheel again, so I don't know about that. This is Weaving Story of World of Warcraft.
Miles.
Okay, so that's the team. What is this? Oh, that's the same thing. Oh, that's the same thing. Sorry about that. Again, that's the same thing. Why do I have Weaving Story everywhere? No, this one here. Is it? Yeah. So I'm not gonna watch everything. I'm just gonna show you some part. 10,000, so there you go, 10,000 years ago. So it's a brand new, I don't know what they're doing. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. This is like, this is like BFA technically. Battle for Azeroth. Look at that.
The world has been sundered.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I don't feel the hype. What else? Like, you got these guys are like freaking Greek gods or something like that. And I don't know. I don't even know what the hell's their purpose. I watched the entire trailer, but I just don't feel it, guys. I just don't feel it. I mean, the design is nice. I mean, I don't know. Then this guy wakes up and see his buddies that are all like face ripped apart, and then he walks up to the tower. see his buddy who's like ripped apart. Something happened, obviously. Then he closes his eyes, and then he wakes up, and then he walks up. He walks up a tower for some reason. You know, with all the he looks such like a powerful dude, but he needs to climb in order to get to the top of the the tower, whatever. Once he gets there, he wants to close the gate. For we don't even know why he needs to do that. Of course, there's a reason, but I still don't understand why he needs to close it. Then once he closes it, he falls off. He falls off, and that's it. He falls off, and then somebody, you got some dragons that pick him up. This entire scene from here to the end highly resembled to Guild Wars 2. Yeah.
The world is healing.
And don't get me wrong, I think it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful, but the fact that Blizzard is actually copying Guild Wars 2 right now is it's quite sad, to be honest with you, because what is it? World of Warcraft, you know, they're supposed to be leaders. Like they're supposed to be the best. Like I don't understand why they're actually copying Guild Wars 2 right now. Well, I think I do know why, and because Guild Wars 2 is way better, way more fun. But this is a copy. This is copying from another MMO. And Guild Wars 2, there's like we it's like we're not even like top 3 or top 5. You know, but they're copying Guild Wars 2 right now. This is amazing. I don't know, man. I'm kind of astonished right now.
But her fate is yet uncertain.
I like the Pandoria, you know, floating island thing. That's nice, but I've seen that already in in World of Warcraft. There's another part. There's another place where they had that. What was the part? Was it Outland? I think it was Outland. Yeah. And see the right now, apparently they have implemented the dragons like movement. You know what? You can actually ride your dragon just like you're riding a sky scale in Guild Wars 2. This is a total copy of Guild Wars 2. Very, very disappointing. Well, disappointing in a sense that, you know, like I said, like I switch. Look at that. I switched to Guild Wars 2. I promote Guild Wars 2, and suddenly Blizzard comes out with an expansion that highly resembles to Guild Wars 2. Okay, what if I play another game? Should I play another game perhaps? Should I play fucking, you know, like ESO Online? Why, are you gonna copy ESO Online next? What is it? Like, can you guys come up with your own ideas instead of copying other MMOs? Like, seriously, man?
Together, we shall be Azeroth's protectors once again. Here, the new age of dragons shall begin.
You know, I'm not saying it's a bad idea. I'm not saying it's not good. I'm not saying that it doesn't look good. I'm saying that there, you know, when you cannot come up with your own original ideas, and everybody knows you're copying Guild Wars 2, it doesn't make me feel like you guys know what you're doing. It doesn't make me feel like Blizzard knows what they're doing. It makes me feel like Blizzard, it's like, how can I say it? It's like desperate. You know, when you're desperate, you have no ideas, you just copy another MMO. That's how it feels like, and that's why I'm not very hype about it, to be honest with you. Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't feel the hype. I'm sorry. I don't feel the hype as much as I felt the hype for you know, Lich King. I'm sorry. I'd rather just play Guild Wars 2 because at least Guild Wars 2 they have a better lore. You know, they have a great lore that started like into like all the way from Living World Season 1. The lore is there, and they don't switch. They don't like mess up the lore like from. They don't tic-tac-toes or ping-pong or then do a pilot project, and they don't like try something. They just know where Guild Wars 2, the lore. How can I say this? Right from Living World Season 1 all the way to End of the Dragons, you still have Lady Casimir and freaking what is it, Lady Casimir and Taimi. You know, you have all the other people, the same crew that have been there since the beginning. You don't kill Thrall. You don't kill Thrall. You don't kill Thrall. You don't kill a major character, you know, just to incorporate freaking Sylvana that nobody gives 2 cents about. I don't care about Sylvana since she wasn't there. I never wanted to. I just don't care about her, you know. So you kill Thrall, you know, like in Guild Wars 2, they don't, you know, like they keep the same team. They keep the same team, and we still have an End of the Dragons. We're still together. So that's why I don't know if I like the fact that they, you know, Blizzard, they keep changing from A to B to C to D. They don't want to keep the same people. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. Let's watch something else. There was like a round table here about, I think it was these guy, I think. Which one was it? I think these guy here. Or these guy? Yeah, these guys are talking. Okay, let's see what this guy has to say. I think I already watched this one. Yeah, okay, let's see what these guys have to say. No, not this one. Is it this one? Let me see.
Eldrastus in the Azure Span. So Azure Span is going to be the third zone that players adventure through, and it's one of our biggest zones that we've done.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you, I don't care about the zone. I don't care about the I don't really care about the zone. What I do care is the lore. If your lore is not good, and again, the lore, that the problem with Blizzard is that they keep changing the lore. Like once it's Sylvana, after Sylvana, who is it gonna be? Freaking what is it? Thunder. You know, they're gonna change Chief from what a Chief what is his name again? Thunder something. Forgot his name, god damn it. But you know what I mean? Like they keep changing lore from they are experimenting. Blizzard, they like to experiment and see if it's gonna work instead of sticking to the goddamn lore, you know. So that's why I'm like, I don't care about the level design. I don't care about the new woo. I don't care about that, to be honest with you, because the real zone that I do care, it's Lich King in Northrend, because Lich King, every zones in Lich King was specific to the lore with Arthas. You know what I mean? The entire zoning in Lich King, Northrend, you know, they made sense due to the lore, according to the lore. But here, what they're doing, Blizzard, is like they just create new zones with a lore that nobody knows what they're talking about. We don't even know what it is all about. You know, so I don't know, man. I don't care about the zoning, to be honest with you.
Dragonflight, maybe even to date.
We knew it was going to be like the largest visual elevation change, and it really started with this great concept art. When we first were taking a look at the design, we kept coming back to one of our favorite Wrath zones, which was Grizzly Hills.
Yeah, see, Grizzly Hills. That was a great zone. That was a great zone.
We really wanted to take that, but wowify it more. And I don't know if you've ever been up to the Bay Area, but in the morning, that coastal fog comes in and dips down into the redwoods, and that sun shines through. That's really what we wanted to encapsulate with this forest. And not only we have redwoods, but we've got all different types of trees. Eventually, it'll break open into this wide open tundra that's just golden.
Dragons, the blue dragons, are going to be male Tuskar, female Tuskar, Tuskar kids. So we're going to fight alongside them, which includes help from a certain group of dragons, the blue dragons. We're going to follow the story of Kalagos, our blue dragon buddy from the Kirin Tor, and he's going to be adventuring into Sindragos' archives. It's a giant zone. There's a lot of surprises. When we're done there, we head over to Aldrassus.
Okay.
Huge vertical mountains. We've got these great cave systems there. There's so many cool gameplay options.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. I think that I don't feel like they want to be there. Like they are forcing themselves to be enthusiastic. I don't know if you guys feel that, but that's how I feel. I don't feel like this is. I feel like everything is like what is it? Prescript. You know, when you kind of practice what you have to say, when you have to practice how you have to feel, your emotions and everything. I don't feel like this is real for some reason.
And we have a little bit of an adventure for players. It's going to be a lot of fun.
I can't wait.
We really wanted it to feel like their old stomping grounds. One of the really cool features is going to be the main city and player hub for this expansion, Valdrakken.
What?
It is a culmination of all of the dragon's efforts to put together what a city would look like. So we ended up having a bunch of really fun small vignettes where you would see that the Blue Dragon Flight is hosting a public library.
So what did they what?
Together what a city would look like. So we ended up
So you're Are you serious?
The main city and player hub for this expansion, Valdrakken. It is a
Valdrakken. Oh my god.
Culmination of all of the dragon's efforts to put together what a city would look like.
Okay, that's funny. I don't know, man. I don't know, man. You know what? I love Argamar and I love Stormwind, and that's it. Like, I don't know why you're doing this. I don't know, man.
So we ended up having a bunch of really fun small vignettes where you see that the blue dragonflight is hosting a public library, and the red and green dragonflights both have their own separate gardens.
And about the dragon, guys, man, you know, like, I'm not very happy that freaking Blizzard actually copies Guild Wars 2. This is totally Guild Wars 2. Dragon's End, you know, Dragon's Flight, get it? Hello? I mean, hello? How obvious does it have to be? End of the Dragons, Dragon's Flight, get it? Why you have to incorporate dragons? What's wrong with you guys? Like, can't you come up with something else? I don't know. Like, come on, man. I mean, I don't know.
Also have some convenient services for players, including an auction house in the city, which will be really nice if you're looking for more exotic wares.
Well, auction house has been there forever. I mean, if you don't put that there, like, that would be like kind of fail. Like, I don't know why you're so enthusiastic about something that should be kind of obvious. I don't know.
The thing that really sold me on Valdrassus was the initial concept art we got of Tierhold.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. And this is a 10,000-year-old Titan technological marvel.
What?
Tierhold has these awesome aqueducts that actually come out from the structure all the way to the city across the valley. And in the cinematic, there's just this amazing shot where you see Alexstrasza swoop under one of them, and there's splashes of water cresting across her wings. So when players are flying around themselves, they get to have their Alexstrasza moment.
Alexstrasza. Oh my god.
What an incredible place, and filled with so much history.
Tierhold.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay $15 a month so that I can go in. I can actually use a dragon under the water fountain thingy. If I can fly, because I don't know if you guys know, but in order to fly, I don't know if they're gonna do the same thing, but you need to grind reputation, like reps. In order to gain the flying skill, which is kind of dumb because until Draenor or until Cataclysm, we didn't have to fucking, sorry if I'm cussing, but we didn't have to grind for, you know, to grind reps in order to fly. All you have to do is to buy the flying the training flight, you know, not spell, but the training flight book or whatever you call it. And you just needed gold in order to do so. So now, and since then and afterwards, somebody in Blizzard said, nope, this time we're not gonna make it free. We're gonna make people grind. We're gonna make people grind reputation in order for them to fly. So I'll be honest with you, I never got to fly at all. I never got to fly at all. I think for like 3 expansion, I think. Simply because I'm not a PvE in World of Warcraft. I'm a PvP you know, player. I've been PvPing for 16 years. So when they implemented when they enforces everybody, including PvP players, to do PvE grinding, which I highly despise, I was so mad, so angry that I barely wanted to log into World of Warcraft anymore, because the reason is the real fun that I had in there, you know, was also world PvP. But in order to world PvP properly, you need to be able to fly. But in order to fly, you needed to grind reps, you know, reputations, some sort of rec currency or whatever. And then with that, it would take a lot of like you would have to log in almost every day, and this was painful. It was tedious. I even stopped. I didn't even get the flying. I never got the flying. I never got the flying skill at all. So I never got to do world PvP properly. I know a lot of you will say, yeah, but you can still world PvP without the, you know, without the flying, the dragon flying. Yeah, I know that. But do you see me trying to follow somebody on a dragon? Do you see me on my mount trying to world PvP a dude who's actually flying away on his flying mount? That doesn't make any sense, right? Well, there you go. So it wasn't fair. I think it was unfair, and I was really upset about that. I sent multiple tickets to Blizzard, which obviously was like they just brush off away because they didn't care about PvP player. They just cared about everybody needs to log in, everybody needs to grind their goddamn reputation, and then you can fly, which is gonna be in the next 3 months. Oh, really? Is that so? Hey, you know what? I'll just fucking play Guild Wars 2. I get the mount and I fly whenever I want to forever. And there's no such thing as like the next expansion. You need to grind reps in order to fly in that zone. There's no such thing. That's the stupidest You know, like we don't do this in Guild Wars 2. You get the mount, you fly forever, and that's the way it is. But anyway, that's yeah. So I don't know, man. I don't know about this, guys.
Was built by Tyr. He was a Titan Keeper back in the day who helped the Aspects fight Galakron. And when they settled on the Dragon Isles, he built this facility. And even though Tyr's gone, the dragons have held him in reverence.
Yeah, this is pretty much like BFA technically. It's like BFA, but like with Greek mythology, gods or whatever. Like there's no originality here. There's no originality. I'll be honest with you. This is not original. They just derivated. They just took an idea from the past, just like the dragons. They just took the idea from Guild Wars 2, and they just derivated the idea to make something a new end product, which they claim to be original, which is not original. So that's why I'm not very impressed or anything.
But that's
why I don't feel the hype. There's nothing original in here.
10,000 years.
Yeah, but you're 10,000 years. Nobody cares. It's 10,000 years, 100,000 years, 1,000,000 years. That's not even the point. The point is that the entire content is not original, because you're just stealing ideas from other MMOs to make it yours. So it's nothing original. Arthas was original. Burning Crusade was original. Outland was original. But after that, Pandoria, somewhat. Draenor, somewhat. Legion, that was good. Legion, I like Legion for some reason with the what is it? Not the legendary weapon, but I think was it the legendary weapon, or I forgot how they call it. But every weapon you could actually you know, you could actually how can I say this? Upgrade your weapon with different spells or whatever. I forgot how it was, but I like Legion for some reason. But after that, BFA, I didn't like it, and everything else, and Shadowlands even worse. So yeah.
Ago, and they've let the Titans maintain the place. An incredible amount of history has happened since then. Lights have been nearly wiped out. There have been invasions.
Yeah, I don't care about the story, honestly. I don't care. I'm still pissed at Blizzard right now, and I'm still pissed, and the fact that they act like they're all happy, and you know, they're acting like this is a good news and everything. I know that they're being paid to do this, but I'm still not happy. You know what? I switched to Guild Wars 2, and I don't think Blizzard is gonna win me back. I'll be honest with you. The only way you can win me back is if you, I don't know, man. One of the reason why I left, other reason I left World of Warcraft is because Battlegrounds. Nobody cared about Battlegrounds. Like all our Battlegrounds were like, there was nothing new about it. We had in Shadowlands they brought in new dungeons, new raids, but there was no new Battlegrounds. So there was no work. There was no love put in PvP. Like nobody cared. Even worse, they removed some battlegrounds. I forgot, what is it? Isle of the Conquest of the, I forgot the name. There's one battleground they removed, and there was another battleground that they kept there, which was glitched, meaning that the opponent team, the alliances, I think is the one that you jump from the ship. You know, when you jump from the ship and you need to catch a nod. You need to like cap nods. I think there's like 6 nods or something like that. You jump from your ship, and that map was glitched. Whereas when people would jump down, the alliances would be able to attack you from their ship, which they shouldn't be able to do so. I think I sent tickets for like 2 years and a half to Blizzard. I even made a video about it. Blizzard never cared. They never tried to fix it. So meaning every time I would play that Battlegrounds, it was GG technically. We would lose all the time because the alliances had they would have the advantages of attacking us from their ship from the start for at least a good 5 to 6 minutes without us being able to counterattack back or hide from it. Well, we could hide from it if we were to walk away, like far away. If we were to like hide away from them, like, but then we would, how can I say this? Like, you know, like we kind of like had to run like a chicken, but they would still be able to catch up. They would be able to use range spells to attack us from their ship, which was like 10,000 feet from above the ground. Like, you know, that makes no fucking sense. So that's why I was really pissed. Plus they removed the battleground. Plus they didn't add any new battleground. So I was really, really, really upset about that. So I don't care about the lore. I don't care about the design. I don't care about the level. If they don't fix PvP, If they only care about raids, dungeons, and PvE content, and if they also implement the grinding, the reputation grinding in order to fly in the goddamn zone, I'm not gonna buy your game. I'm gonna stick to Guild Wars 2. I'm gonna stick to Guild Wars 2, man. In Guild Wars 2, you get the flying mount. You fly forever. I mean, come on, man. I mean,
Invasions, betrayal.
yeah, I don't
Running on
care.
Dragon Isles.
I don't care. I don't care. I really don't care. Let's see about the other things.
Dragon Isles have been known for a long time in Warcraft history
Oh, really? That's funny. I never heard of it.
as a mysterious place where the dragons came from long ago, but we never knew much more than that.
We're going to this place that is kind of the broodlands of all the dragonflights, the place where they nested, where they built their civilization. The Dragon Isles was the center of the dragon's kingdom when the world was young and the mortal
I don't care.
others to come home. But the land has changed a lot in all these thousands of
Yeah, I don't really care. I don't care about your hype. I'm not even hype about this. I want to see the spell, the ability, the gameplay. What's up with the PvP? I want to know about PvP. What's going on? Dragon riding. Oh my god. Are you serious? Come on, play.
And I'm really excited to talk to you guys today
fuck?
about the Drakthir Evoker, our
Drak-
new race and class coming in Dragonflight.
We're
Wow.
here to talk about not only the Evoker, but also dragon riding, which is our
Oh my god, are you serious? They're actually there we go. Dragon riding. That's Guild Wars 2 freaking idea. Are you serious, man?
exciting expression.
You know, guys, I'm about to cuss. I really apologize if I cuss, but I'm really getting really aggravated right now. And I don't want to cuss, but I'm about to cuss right now.
Into the exploration of the Dragon Isles.
We knew with a dragon-themed expansion, we wanted to let you play a dragon. Not a big dragon, Alexstrasza size. That'd be tough to fit into raids. I'm sorry, Jake. Okay. I know.
Fine.
But a
Oh my god.
draconic humanoid. So the Drakthir, created by Neltharion.
Okay, wait. Okay, maybe I like this class. This class, maybe I like it. Yeah, the class looks interesting. Let me see.
Drakthir, created by
Right. I need to see the gameplay. I need to see the spell. I need to see the what's up with the PvP, the world PvP. Do we still need to grind reputation in order to fly? If that's so, I'm not even buying the game. I'll be honest with you. Like I said in Guild Wars 2, once you get the dragon, the dragon mount, we fly forever in every freaking expansion. Like seriously, like I don't know, man.
by Neltharion.
I don't care about this. I don't care about
And
this.
like our other hero classes, you get to choose if you want to start on the Horde or Alliance side on character creation.
So let's talk a little bit about the Evoker, the class they can be. What's unique about it is because the Drakthir are created by an aspect, they have the ability to wield the magic of all 5 dragon flights. So Evokers can take advantage of red magic and blue magic and bronze magic.
And to show that, we created a visual, what we call a prismatic effect. This prismatic effect is basically the coalescence of all their energy as they channel it into whatever spell that they're going to cast. You have a red magic spell called Pyre, so when you shoot it out of your mouth, it twirls in the air with all 5 of the Dragonflight's magic as it turns into the red spell before landing on your enemies and exploding and hopefully burning them. And
Are we actually getting enthusiastic for that spell? Am I supposed to like jump off my chair and you know, turn the disco ball, light up my room with multicolored Christmas lights, and sing Celine Dion songs? Why are we being so enthusiastic about that stupid spell? Like seriously, guys, come on, man. You see, this is a message to Blizzard. If you're watching my vid, don't do this. Don't do this, please. Don't, because right now you're insulting the World of Warcraft community right now. Like you're acting like this is amazing when it's not amazing. That's not the part what we want to talk. This is not what makes it amazing. Okay, it's one of the it's one little tiny feature that nobody cares about. Like, come on, guys. This is one thing you don't want to do to the World of Warcraft community. Like seriously.
Getting that vibe across that they use all 5 was really important to us, but we did want to make sure that each specialization focused on 2, because casting 5 different colors gets a bit messy. So they're
now we're talking about the colors. Are you serious? What is this video about? So they're damage dealer specialization. Come on.
Specialization.
Let's stop the fucking color now. I'm sorry, I'm cussing now. I'm sorry. The first 2 devastation.
First of 2, devastation, mostly focuses on red and blue magic. Red being very fast and explosive, burning everything with pyre. Whereas blue is more focused and overwhelming. You can shoot a beam of energy out of your mouth to disintegrate one single enemy in front of you.
Oh my god.
It'll make you feel very powerful.
No, I don't
physical
care.
when you're casting your
I don't care.
draconic form and your humanoid form. And the customization options for both of them are amazing.
They're very good.
What about color? Just tell me you
tell
can
us about the
change color.
You can do a lot of matching. So your visage form can have scales that are the same color as your Drakthir form.
But my favorite, super favorite part of customization for the visage form, hair.
Yeah.
Because I can actually do this in game.
Yeah.
The tech is here. We finally did it. As players.
The hair has been incorporated in class creation since the beginning of time. So I don't understand the enthusiasm behind this. Like seriously, this is funny, guys. This is cringe. This is really cringe.
Make their way through each of the areas of the Dragon Isles. They'll partner up with the Dragonflights to move through the air as they've never done before. You'll notice I did not
Oh
say...
my god, are you serious, man? Are you serious, man? You shit, man. You shit, man. Are you fucking serious? I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cuss now. Are you fucking serious, Blizzard? Are you fucking serious now? You're literally copying fucking Guild Wars 2, man. What the fuck, man? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Now I gotta cuss now. Fuck, man.
Flying, because flying has a very specific meaning for World of Warcraft.
Oh my god, that's it, guys. No, wait, no, that's it. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm sorry. This is the no. No, I can't, man. I'm gonna close my eyes and I'm gonna keep. I don't want to see these people's face. I'm just gonna listen and I'm gonna. Oh my god, wait.
Yeah, it does.
And we're talking about something new called dragon riding.
Oh my god, that's it. Fucking god, man. Fucking god, man. Can't believe this shit, man. So stupid, man. Fucking copying fucking Guild Wars. You should pay Guild Wars too. You know what? Guild War ANET, you should sue them. ANET should sue them. You should sue them, fuck.
And as the players are honing their dragon riding skills, they're going to get to see all new animations that go along with the different look and feel of the Drake.
Oh my fucking lord. That's from fucking Guild Wars 2 again. My fucking I'm actually controlling myself not to burst. I'm controlling myself, guys. I just, if you guys know who I am, if I explode, man, you won't be able to sleep tonight. If I explode, I don't want to explode. I'm just gonna keep it cool and keep watching, as if I didn't hear the last 5 minutes of what they just said. I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear anything. Okay.
We're aiming to shake up movement with this new system, providing players with a deeper immersion with forces like momentum and gravity.
We knew that for Dragonflight, we were going to have the opportunity to show players a whole new set of Dragon Isle Drakes, completely unique from all the other things they've seen in World of Warcraft. And so we wanted to come up with a movement system that would add that sense of physics, weight, and gravity, like you were mentioning.
Oh my god. That's Guild Wars 2. That's from Guild Wars 2. What the shit, man? Oh my god.
We knew it was going to take a huge team effort, not just animation, but it was going to take effects. It was going to take the engineering team, who we rely on heavily. And
you know, I'm done, guys. I'm sorry. I can't watch this part. I can't.
Those who can use their momentum well.
No, I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Okay, let's find something else. Oh man. Challenge tree system. Okay, this one. I want to see this one. All right, that's it. Let's watch this one.
Jay? And I'm Laura. We are very excited to share we are finally revamping the WoW HUD UI.
And it is also time for a major revamp to talents and specializations.
I have a big question for the group. How long do you think it took for us to finally revamp the WoW HUD?
My guess is like 15 years.
Close. 18 years. 18
What?
years.
What? Say what?
This is like 15 years.
What?
For us to finally revamp the WoW HUD.
15 years to revamp.
My guess is like 15 years.
Now you have like bigger monitors, and us, we have better dev tools to work with, so it makes sense to have the revamp right now. The HUD looks like it got frozen time.
So when we approached this, we wanted to create
a layout experience that players could customize, move things around, adjust it to fit their needs.
Are you kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? We had fucking add-ons for that, using it for like fucking 10 years. Suddenly, out of the blue, 15 years later, you just come up with the idea of, hey, how about we implement customization for UI for the player? This is hilarious. This is hilarious, man. I don't know, man. This is hilarious. It's freaking hilarious, man.
Player customization?
The downside is that not everybody uses them. It's about time that everybody has the opportunity to use them, that they become a part of the base UI.
Yeah, and we are working very closely with our user research team to make sure we are hitting the goals that our player needs.
It allowed us to add new functionality, to improve accessibility in a lot of areas, and on top of that, we are going to be improving the art.
Yeah, so the art update, it's a big part of this project. The UI that we have today has a lot of charm and personality, and players have been using that for 18 years. So with that in mind, we want to respect the players who really like the current UI, but do a modern take to it, removing the clutter and giving more visibility for your gameplay. So the new minimap, it looks bigger, and the health bar is also much bigger.
Wait. This is a joke, right? This is a joke, right? This is a joke, right? I'm trying to contain myself from actually either laughing or imploding. I don't know which one it's gonna be. I really don't know how to react to this.
If you look at the action bars and the bottom menus, they have less head frames, and you can really open up your gameplay, so you don't have a lot of your UI in front of you. And of course, we want to find iconic pieces from the current HUD, but we want to bring it back in a nice way. So we for sure updating the Griffins. They look so nice now.
What?
And the Horde, don't worry, we got you. We're gonna have your version as well. So let's talk about the edit mode.
What?
We are putting a mode in.
What is she talking about?
And you can really open up your ability for your gameplay. So the new minimap, it looks bigger, and the health bar is also much bigger. If you look at the action bars in the bottom.
Okay, now we're able to freaking move our UI around. It took them fucking Sorry, I don't want to cuss. It took them freaking 18, 15, 16, 17 years to come up with this idea when we've been using freaking Elven UI add-on for like fucking 10 years. Like, seriously, man? It took you 10 years to wake up? Really? I don't know, guy. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Menus.
Seriously, man. Pisses me off, man.
Various sets of options that you'll be able to work with. They'll be able to save it, edit it, copy it, name it. Also, it'll remember which
bars from the bottom and kind of put them more in the center by my character. Those are
all you can. Oh, okay, so there you go. So you can move the map. You can move. Okay, this is fucking Final Fantasy. This is Final Fantasy 14 UI system. In Final Fantasy 14, we can move the UI and everything as we want. I don't understand why it took them fucking 18 years to wake the fuck up. I really don't understand, guy. I'm sorry if I'm cussing. I'm just fucking aggravated right now. I'm just so fucking angry right now.
I put them more in the center by my character. Those are all things that I'll be able to do.
Absolutely. And each of those different components will have various sets of options that you'll be able to work with. They'll be able to save it, edit it, copy it, name it. Also, it'll remember which spec you're in. So if you're someone who jumps around a lot, as you switch, it will switch to whatever HUD layout you have for that spec.
This is an ongoing project. We're gonna keep working on it. So we really wanna hear back from you.
Well, project.
Oh, you want to hear back from me? You want to hear back from me? Trust me, you don't want to hear back from me. You don't.
We're all excited about that. We've been collaborating a lot on is something that's pretty UI intensive, and that's the talent system.
It hadn't changed in a long
Oh man, this is the part. If you don't win me in this, if you don't want me here, actually there's two things, the talent system and the PvP. If you don't win me on those two, swear to God, you're not gonna like what you're gonna hear. You're not gonna like what you're gonna hear, and it will be my last time I do a video about you guys. You're not gonna like it, trust me. You better talk about PvP, because I've been PvPing in World of Warcraft for 16 years. You better talk about PvP, I swear to God.
Like you said before, and we really started with how can we have players have more choice over what their character has?
as you level up, we give you a new spell or a new ability, something that kind of makes you stronger, but it's determined by the designers. We decide the order.
Yeah, we started looking for a system that would give players a much wider set of options.
And after looking at all those things, what we really returned back to was the idea of trees. But it's actually 2 trees. We have a class tree that offer different class.
Okay, Druid talent point. It's all the same goddamn spell. Restoration, Druid. It's all the same. It's all the same. We already have everything. We already have the same spell already from Shadowlands. All they did is they just redid the UI. They just re-put the spell different places. There's nothing new. There's no creativity here. Sorry.
Utility, and then we have a spec tree that is focused on performing your role, whether that's...
That's Guild Wars 2 again. That's Guild Wars 2 system. That's Guild Wars 2 system. That's Guild Wars 2 system. See? This is either Druid, this is either Untame, this is either Elite. This is like the Elite spec from Guild Wars 2, and this is like the core spec from Guild Wars 2. Ain't it? Ain't it? Seriously, man? I don't know, man. I don't know about these guys, man. Seriously, man? I don't want, you know what, I don't want to, you know what, it's just what, you know what, I'm controlling, I'm going to control myself, guys. I need to control myself. I need to, because seriously, I'm about to explode.
Damage, tank, or healing.
Fuck, man.
Can I just jump in and say that I personally am super excited about having trees come back. There's a big nostalgia hit for me.
As we said, we have these 2 trees because we feel like picking a specialization is a really important part of your World of Warcraft character now. And so we want to make sure that when you choose that, it kind of affects the tree in some way.
Yeah, as soon as you open your talent tree, you'll see something new. The class side will have some abilities filled out for free, just kind of starting you off in that spec you've chosen, but then you'll have your first point to spend in the class tree, which could be something related to that spec or role, or it could be something from elsewhere in the class.
There's a lot of things that we can do here, and part of that is encouraging players to perhaps make combinations that they've never really been able to.
See, this is what the Blizzard is good at, guys. This is what Blizzard is good at. They don't come up with original content. What they do is that they you know, they gather up around the table. They bring some brains around the table, and these brains they need to come up with an idea. But instead of coming with an original idea, they kind of like, hey, you know, Guild Wars 2, they do that. Hey, you know, Final Fantasy 14, they do that. Hey, you know, ESO Online do that. What if we just pick some bits and pieces of each MMOs and we kind of make it our own, and then claim that we are an original content creator? How's that? This is what Blizzard are good at. This is what they're good at. There's no original creativity here, unfortunately. This is Deja Vu. This is Guild Wars 2 talent tree idea combat system.
Able to see in the game before. This is an opportunity to put a lot more art and fantasy in the actual talent UI itself.
I'm not even hyped. I think I still prefer classic WoW UI. Classic WoW. What is it? Classic WoW. Talent spells tree. I think it's still the best by far. Whatever you guys are doing now, I'm sorry, it doesn't win me. You just don't win me.
You have seen that a lot through most recent expansions, but not at the base UI.
We want you to be able to tinker with it. You know, we want you to be able to make a lot of changes at a lot of times and not necessarily have to commit. The power really is coming back to the player. It's not something
coming back to, yeah. Because now we matter, right? Now that 90% of the player base left, now suddenly we matter, right? Of course.
We want people to feel locked into. And so one of the things that we'll be preserving is the ability to change these talents at the same kind of frequency that you do now.
Yeah, the old school players, when you see trees this time, just think, yeah, I'll go from my raid night to my arena match and figure out what I think is the best for both of those.
And that's a process we want to make really fluid. So we're building a save load feature that lets you create your build, name it, save it, and then load it up very quickly and freely.
Talents were really about the breadth of options. We've made all these different cool things over the years, but when are they at their coolest? It's when players can hold the building blocks of what can make up their class, their spec, and put them together in a way that works for them.
So these are really cool features that we've been working long and hard on, and we're very excited about them. And it's just an early preview of the things we've been doing. We can't wait to see the reaction that you have to them, and please reach out to us and let us know your thoughts.
You know what? I'll be honest with you, guys. I've been trying to reach you guys out a million times, But whoever was behind their desk watching my ticket, they just threw it in the trash. So instead of actually continuing playing your game, I just switched to Guild Wars 2. Because Guild Wars 2, for some reason, they listen to the community. You guys don't. Now you guys do because you're a brand new team, apparently. And the problem with what you guys are doing right now, it's not your enthusiasm. I'm glad that you guys are enthusiastic, and I'm glad you guys are actually... You guys look like good people, by the way. I'm not saying you're bad people. What I'm saying is that right now you're copying from other MMOs that are lower than you. MMOs that had difficulties to survive. You're copying from them. That's the major issue right now. And because of that, I'm not going to play your new expansion. Although you guys are great people, I know it's not even your call. It's not your fault. You're not the one who decided to say what you are paid to do what you're doing right now, and I understand that. But mark my word, I'm a 30 years video game player. I've been playing World of Warcraft for 16 years with you guys. I supported you guys all these years. I send you tickets, multiple tickets, nobody fucking reached out at me. Nobody listened to me. Now suddenly you act like you care? Plus, you're copying Guild Wars 2, the brand new game that I'm playing, and I've been promoting Guild Wars 2 since October 2021. Now suddenly now that you find out that I'm playing, not me, but a lot of WoW veterans are playing Guild Wars 2. Now suddenly you want to copy bits and pieces from Guild Wars 2 and a lot of their combat system as well, combat system and the fucking dragon scale. What is it in me? You guys gonna do Griffins? Are you gonna do the Griffin as well? Are you gonna do the fucking Raptor as well? Are you gonna do the fucking Roller Beater as well? Are you gonna bring in are you gonna bring a Jade Mech as well? Can you guys come up with your own fucking idea? Sorry, it's not your fault, I know. Can you guys please come up with your ideas and stop copying others? If you guys want to win me, if you guys want to win me back, you gotta stop copying others. Stop. Come up with your own ideas. Then I will consider you guys. But I do appreciate that you're trying hard. And I know it's not your fault. But I'm still pissed at you guys. I'm still pissed at all of you. See, listen to me. This is what is wrong with first of all, the flying reps grinding. Remember in fucking in BFA and Legion, I think it was started in Legion and BFA. You guys oblige everybody to grind reps in order to fly in zones, in different zones, and that restricted PvP players to actually engage in open world PvP, because PvP player, they don't fucking love to PvE. I'm not sure if you understood what I just said. PvP player don't like to PvE. Grinding is PvE. This is a ticket that I sent 5,000 times to Blizzard. Nobody listened. So what is the result of that? I never fucking world PvP. I never enjoyed it. I stopped fucking world PvP. I stopped fucking world PvP because I couldn't fucking fly, because I hated fucking logging in to fucking grind reps. Before that, all we had to do is to buy this training skill flight, the skill. That's all we had to do. Then after that, the gear. It was mostly back in, I think it was in Pandoria. Until Pandoria, it was PvP gear that was scaled, that you guys used to as a scaling gear for when we will PvP. But then when you start to do in Legion and BFA, I believe it was PvE gear that matters when you world PvP. So basically, for those who actually enjoy PvE ratings in mythic dungeons, were the ones who would have the advantages in world PvP, meaning indirectly you would force PvP player to do PvE content. Are you guys feeling my drift right now, or my English is not good enough? When you think about world PvP, you need gear. You need to scale gear to PvP. I don't know if world PvP and PvP makes any kind of correlation to you guys. World PvP, PvP, hello? PvP gear? Do I make any correlation here? Okay, so if that sinks in, the second thing is flying. World PvP requires flying. Open world PvP requires flying. We don't want to we PvP player, which is a big amount of players, we don't like to grind, we don't like to PvE, we like to PvP. That's the reason why you have the PvP community, you have the PvE community. And you also have the open world, I don't know what I'm doing, PvP, everybody else. So you got the PvP people, you get the PvE people, and you get all the others. You got to satisfy everybody. You want us to world PvP? Well, consider what I just said. And please stop stealing from Guild Wars 2. Seriously, if you guys do that, I'm going to do another video. I'm going to bash at you for... You don't want me to do that. Stop copying Guild Wars 2, god damn it. That's you guys are World of Warcraft. Stay with World of Warcraft, alright? Come up with your own idea, please. Is there any other video? Professional revamp. Okay, let's see this guy. This is the last one. Sorry, guys. And I know it's not your fault. I'm not blaming you guys. You guys are cool. Look like cool people. I don't think you're bad people. But I just think that your boss, I don't know who's your boss, who's in charge, tell him to stop copying other MMOs and come up with your own original ideas. That's all I'm going to say for this video. Let me see the other one now.
Professions have been a staple of World of Warcraft forever, and they've seen lots of really cool incremental updates over their life. But for Dragonflight, we want to do something a bit different. We really want to rethink professions and figure out how to make them part of your identity as a player, if that's what you want.
We really want to make sure that professions feel fun and relevant across all levels of gameplay.
That brings us to our first update, something that we're calling crafting.
Wait, say that
we want to
again?
do something a bit different. We really want to rethink professions and figure out how to make them part of your identity as a player, if that's what you want.
We really want to make sure that professions feel fun and relevant across all levels of gameplay.
That brings us to our first update, something that we're calling crafting orders. If you want to have something crafted for you, but you don't have the skill or the right profession to do it for yourself, you can have it crafted through a crafting order. You can basically browse any of the recipes that can be crafted, pick the one you want for yourself, and then you include some or all of the reagents needed for the recipe, including ones that only you can get your hands on. You can find someone in person to do it right in front of you for you. Or you can also go to an NPC and using an auction house-like interface, send the order out. If you're doing this, you can pick, do you want to send the order to anyone, sort of a public order, or do you want to only send it to your guild, or to a specific other player? Maybe it's a friend who you know will be able to craft the item really well for you.
If you are really dedicated to your craft, you're going to be the best at what you do.
One of the coolest things about this is the item you had crafted can also be soulbound. In the past, you could only get your hands on crafted soulbound items by having that profession yourself. Now, anyone...
So wait a second. So basically, this is pretty much the Mystic Forge. First of all, this is like the Mystic Forge. What the fuck?
You can have it crafted...
This is like the Mystic Forge. This is the Mystic Forge system. Again, Guild Wars 2 system. That's fucking Guild Wars 2 system. What the fuck? Are you guys serious? Are you guys want me to explode right now? Shit, man. This is...
through a crafting order. You can basically browse any of the recipes that can be crafted, pick the one you want for yourself, and then you include some or all of the reagents needed for the recipe, including ones that...
Okay, the only original idea of this is that now you can send your crafting materials to someone who will craft it for you, and you can send them a tip, and the person apparently will or will not accept, you know, your tip. So if they deem that your tip is big enough, I'm assuming, if you pay them enough, they will craft it for you. Maybe that's what they're implying in this thing. This is what I think they're talking about.
Only you can get your hands on. You can find someone in person to do it right in front of you for you. Or you can also go to an NPC and using an auction house-like interface,
there you go. There you
send
go.
the order out. If you're doing...
There you go. Duration, commission. There you go. Tips. Oh, there you go. Well, that's original. That's original. See, this is an original idea. I like that. I like that. You send whatever you need someone to craft, and this is the tip. Craft it. Once crafted, I keep. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I would love that because I love crafting. I love crafting. This is good news. This is good news.
This, you can pick. Do you want to send the order to anyone, sort of a public order, or do you want to only send it to your guild, or to a specific other player? Maybe it's a friend.
That's good. That's good too. That's very good. That's original. I like that. See, this is unique. I don't know any MMOs that does that. I don't know any MMOs that does this thing. So this is good. Whoever's behind the idea, good job.
And who know will be able to craft the item really well for you.
If you are really dedicated to your craft, you're going to be the best at what you do.
One of the coolest things about this is The item you had crafted can also be soul-bound. In the past, you could only get your hands on crafted soul-bound items by having that profession yourself. Now anyone can have them crafted for them, which is really neat and really expands the number of items that we can provide that are really powerful because everyone can have them crafted through the crafting order system.
This is also really cool because it means as a crafter, you can start building your client base. People are gonna come back to you to get certain items. Maybe you're the best at making it, or you always—
I like that. I like this idea. By the way, this is good. This is good. Because like I said, I love crafting, and when I play Final Fantasy XIV, the thing I loved the most about Final Fantasy XIV was crafting. I love crafting. Oh, this is good. This is really good.
throw in a little something extra. You're also
And you're not copying another MMO, so that's also good.
going to be leveling up your profession. It's going to be really great.
So the first time you go to craft, you're gonna notice a lot of different things, but probably the biggest is the introduction of quality, both to your crafted items and your gathered reagents. Quality works in a pretty simple way. If you craft something that's a higher quality, it's just gonna be better. For a piece of gear, that probably means a higher item level. If it's, for instance, a potion, that might mean a more powerful effect at a higher quality.
And we're doing a lot of new things in the UI. We've put a lot of work into it to make sure that the professions feel really special and unique.
And another thing you might notice in the crafting UI that's new is the introduction of stats, specifically to your professions, both crafting and gathering.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That's Final Fantasy XIV. That's Final Fantasy XIV, I think. Wait.
This is another sort of major input into quality. Probably the biggest source of your ability to craft items at a higher quality.
That's Final Fantasy XIV. There you go. That's Final Fantasy XIV's idea.
Is through crafting specializations. We've had crafting specializations in the past, as far back as original World of Warcraft. With Dragonflight, you can go out and earn specialization points in a whole bunch of different ways. So maybe you find an old book on a bookshelf in a ruin somewhere, or a hermit in a cave who can teach you a little bit about your profession. So let's say you're a blacksmith, and you might decide that first you want to become an armor smith. And the more points you spend in armor smithing, the better you're gonna get at crafting all armor.
This also means that if you specialize one way, other people in your guild may specialize in a completely different path. So this means that your guild could have several top blacksmiths and everybody is providing something unique and valuable to the team, which is really cool.
Now that reminds me of another update. We're actually adding crafting tables to all the different crafting professions. We're gonna take those and we're gonna put them all in the main city of Valdrakken. And you're gonna go in there and you're gonna get to see all the different players crafting their items at their cool crafting tables.
Yeah, it means you're gonna walk into the city and you're gonna see like all these alchemists huddled over here and you're gonna see all these blacksmiths over by the forge. There will be other players filling orders or grabbing orders. There's gonna be a whole new crafting area that's gonna be
Interesting. Maybe that's interesting. I kind of like that.
Make you feel really part of the world.
It just seems like a much more lively area than it has in the past.
What I'm most excited about though is the gear. We're introducing new types of gear for every profession. And when you go to—
That's Final Fantasy XIV again.
a mine and node,
Final Fantasy XIV has specific gear for crafting. Oh my god, Blizzard, come on.
you're actually gonna just switch into that gear. It's gonna be really great.
Oh my god.
You're not gonna have to carry that
Oh man, I'm sorry, man. Guys, all right, you know what?
stuff around in your backpack anymore. There's actually gonna be dedicated slots for each of your pieces of gear. But I'm a numbers guy. I love progressing. All pieces of profession gear will have those special stats that we mentioned before on them. And as you get your hands on better versions of the gear, it's really gonna help you get better at your profession.
I can't wait.
Thank you for tuning in to the Dragonflight Deep Dive.
You've heard a lot about the content and changes coming in Dragonflight, and we've got a lot more in store for you in the coming months.
Until then, we'll see you in Azeroth.
Okay, I like the idea of sending your mats to somebody and tip them in order to craft. I like that. But everything else is Final Fantasy XIV. Sorry, guys. Yeah, well, sorry. I'm not sorry, but like, I don't know. What else? Do they have anything about PvP? They don't. They don't have anything about PvP. World of Warcraft expansion revealed. They have nothing about PvP. Yep, that sucks because yep. But anyway, guys, what I can tell you is that I don't know, guys. I don't know. Everything is pretty much. I think Blizzard right now is copying from Guild Wars 2 and Final Fantasy XIV. Let me guess. I have a really funny feeling that Blizzard are gonna implement World v World in fuck. No, I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna implement World v World, but that would be too funny. I'll be like, there you go, there you go. But we already have open world, so I don't think they're gonna do that. But if they do it, I'll be like laughing my ass out, to be honest with you. The thing, you know, they really look like they're good people. I'm not saying they're bad people or anything. It's just that I hate copycats. First of all, that's number one. Number two, PvP needs to be addressed. Not just PvE and open world. PvP needs to be addressed. Either small or medium size battleground. It needs to be addressed. All right. Open world PvP needs to be. To me personally, I think that PvP, that it should be scaled to PvP geared, not PvE geared. How do you call it world PvE? Sorry, how do you call it world PvP if you scale the gear to PvE gear? It has no fucking sense to me. It makes no fucking sense. So if they don't address open world PvP and scale it down to PvP gear, and if they don't address Battleground itself, like new Battlegrounds or something that's, you know, something new, because there was no new Battlegrounds since fucking I think Drainer. I think there was no new Battlegrounds, and I'm like super you know, like I love Battlegrounds. So if they don't address that, and if they only address PvE dungeons and raids, you know what, guys? To be honest with you, I'll be super mega sincere with you. I'm gonna stick to Guild Wars 2. I don't even if they address it, I think it's a little bit too late. I don't think they can win me. I don't know. I don't think they can win me. You cannot win me. You can't. They cannot win me back, and I will not promote their game. I can't. I can't. Guild Wars 2 has everything I need, and it's free to play. The story follows. You know, every Living World season. I don't know how to explain, man. Guild Wars 2 is there forever. That's the reason why Blizzard's copying Guild Wars 2. That's the reason why they do it. Because they know Guild Wars 2 is going to beat them. I think Guild Wars 2 may even beat World of Warcraft. If of course, ANET implements some features like medium-sized battlegrounds. That would be one thing missing. Yeah, and that's one thing I would like to see, but I don't know if they can do it. That's it, I think. Alliances is coming in Guild v Guild. I don't know, but I think that, I'll be honest with you, Guild Wars 2 has a lot already. It has a lot, and I don't see myself switching back to Blizzard, to World of Warcraft. I don't want to pay $15 a month again to just see a copycat of one of my new MMOs that I'm playing right now. I don't want to do that. So guys, this is my review. Some of you may have mixed feeling about it, but I think Guild Wars 2 is the best game so far, and it's free to play, like I said. You just buy cosmetic or aesthetic thing, you know, if you want to. There is no obligation. You pay, of course, for the expansion, because somewhere, you know, Guild Wars 2, they need to survive, because if they don't make money, then we have no Guild Wars 2, technically. So somewhere you need to buy something, like the expansion or bags or stuff. You don't have to buy bags, by the way, but I choose to buy bags. And pretty much you can only buy the expansion, and that's it. The retail version is like $25 or $30, I think, which come with 2 expansion, which is what is it? Path of Fire and Heart of Thorn. And I'm not sure. I didn't check the pricing, but it may vary. It may varies from different region where you live. So check it out. Anyway, guys, I think they're trying hard. They're desperate right now. They're good people. They're not bad people. These people who are talking right now, they're not bad people. But whoever's in charge of telling them whoever's in charge, I don't know who's in charge, and I don't care who's in charge, to be honest with you. They're copying other MMOs. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. It's not gonna bring everybody back, that's for sure. Because they're just copying Guild Wars 2. Why should I play your game, which highly resemble to Guild Wars 2, when I could just play Guild Wars 2 for free? Are you guys feeling my drift? So yeah, that's my review about it. Sorry if I've been cussing, because I'm just I'm just like tired of, like, I don't know, man. You know, I've been sending them thousands of tickets and they never replied back to me, and then suddenly they say we cannot wait to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, I just want to give you a big middle finger right now. Big middle finger. You never heard. You never replied back to my tickets. You never give a. You guys never gave two shit about my tickets. You never even replied back. Nobody gave two shit. Now you suddenly act like you give two shit. Like, no, I don't know, guys. I don't know. I gotta stop right now because I'm done. So thanks for watching. By the way, guys, if I see that my comment sections becomes too toxic, I will disable comment. So be careful what you say because I just want to give my review about this. But if I see that too many toxic comment, I will disable the comment section. Thanks for watching. Otherwise, see you in my next vid. Cheers.